Good morning, everyone. Today is November 3rd, 2019. It is 37, but feels like 35 here in North Idaho. I'm Jody, and welcome to Moose Flats Farm. So today we're tearing down the awning here to put it up. On the end of the chicken coop to give them more area to be in when it's snowy. And there we have an expanded chicken run for this winter once the snow starts flying. And yes, I know I said the farm was eerily quiet, not with those guys awake. Now we're going to work on finishing getting the corner of the Muscovy Valkyrie pen done. So hopefully they'll start coming over and using it. I've got some that are right behind you laying under cover. And there's 7 of the babies. They're under the cover. So we grabbed the big gourds and everything from out front because they're starting to go icky. Gonna whack them open and see if we can get any seeds that'll be good for next year. And there we got some seeds, and you've probably seen that Chicken Bock has been moved in with the Muscovies and Valkyrie. Funny story. And let's just say it's a good thing David John checked the freezer before we went any further, because the other two, Turbo was 22 pounds dressed out and Mike was 36 pounds dressed out. The freezer's full. So she's got new roommates now. Here we're out at the freezer. Have to go through and re-Jenga it. Take the broccoli into the freezer in the house. And this is Mike. Now it looks like the towel we put on her is frozen to her.
I don't think so, Chica. Let's go put her in the house for a little while.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
This'll know.
Well, guess there is a. Yeah.
And there is a pretty bird.
Pretty cold bird.
Should have really banded their legs together. Well, let's see if she'll fit.
Oh yeah. Want to put something in there to set it on? Oh, just a grill.
Will that fit in there?
Yes, it will. Look at that.
And now she's basically ready for Thanksgiving. Now, fingers crossed the door closes. And it closed and sealed. I'm going to show you guys the new fun thing I do with the juvenile chicks if they let me adjust the camera. Okay, gotta let me through to get the scratch. Back outside. Oops. Get somebody's toe cut. Hi, little man. I even have the silky rooster. I'm not gonna get you, little man. Now that we're done with some fun, let's get the old mallard house cleaned out for them, and I'm gonna work on a perch for the Muscovies in their pen. And it's not really for them for at night, because here shortly we're almost done with their covered area and it's going to get a gate on it, so they'll be locked in under cover at night. But for right now, they are using this, some of them for night and then during the day. So figured clean it up and get it ready so they have a clean place to be. Let's go spread some more grass hay around. There, that looks a little better. And part of Chicken Bock's problem is I think she decided she was going to go broody. Got to go get those 2 eggs that she was sitting on for the last week. It would have been fun to see what she would do, except I know Mike wasn't doing anything that would make those eggs viable. So get them collected and brought down to the house. And now I'm gonna build them a roost. Don't know if they'll use it, but part of the purpose of today's video is reusing old stuff. So gonna make them a roost. So I'm gonna be reusing that cherry tone. So I'm going to be reusing this, attaching it to a couple cedar stumps, and probably putting this piece of OSB so they have a little bigger flat area to lay on. Okay, that step is done. Hi, Mama. And a couple screws to secure it, and I think that should give them a place to sack out for the night. Take it around the corner and then I'll show you what it looks like. And part of the main reason I'm building this is when I got rid of that last hay bale, a lot of them were using, because I had wood over the top, were using that as a roost. They don't have that anymore, so stick it around under cover and show you guys what it looks like. So of course, out there where I built it was evidently leveler than in here. Took a little tweaking on it, but looks like it should work. It's pretty stable. And we'll just see. And we did wind up having to put a heat light under their water bucket because it was freezing. Kind of show you what I got going on there. So we have 2 pieces of stone. The and that's not going to come out of there. But we have the light in a tin dish, and then this tin bowl just to go over it, just as little more protection. And then our water dish goes right on it. Get a little more in the center. But the heat light was only keeping one corner of the water dish from freezing, so fingers crossed tomorrow morning when I come out, it should still be all thawed. So Turbo is pacing back and forth and bumping against the gate, all for that. The 2 eggs that were in her nest. You can make a nest in there, sweetie. But just moved her in there this morning. She's only been in there about 4 hours, 5 hours. I figure she'll settle down and make herself a new space. So as you can see, we've plasticed the 2 triangles to keep the wind and the rain and the snow out. Have added another support beam. And David John had an epiphany in the middle of the night that with it just being the tarp, the snow pushing down on it, we'll get hooked up there, pull the staples from the back. So we did add 2 pieces of OSB. So in theory that should hold the tarp up this winter, but it'll be wait and see. Well, that's where I'm going to end today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you have a good day and a good week. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe button, and I'll see you on Thursday's video. Bye.